Hello everyone, this is Shooter Fantasy. No, I'm a little sick today, so don't mind my voice. Anywho, this is part 1 of my summary of E3 2016. Starting off, EA announced Titanfall 2, which will be featuring both the multiplayer and the single player campaign, and they released a respective trailer for each mode. Secondly, EA announced FIFA 17, one of the first FIFA games to feature a single player story mode, and it's been completely rewritten from the ground up to use a Frostbite 3 engine. Thirdly, they announced Fe, an artistic 3D adventure that gives off some of the same vibes that Ori and the Blind Forest did. Lastly, EA showed off a new trailer for Battlefield 1. Next, we have Bethesda, who announced Dishonored 2, which features 2 playable characters. They also announced a new trailer for Prey, which appears to be a reboot of the game, and I'm sure we'll have more details on this game in the future. On top of that, they announced DLC for Fallout 4, which includes the ability to make contraptions and the ability to create your own shelters. They've also confirmed mods coming to PS4 in the future. Bethesda then announced new updates to Fallout Shelter, as well as a PC version of the game. And then comes Skyrim. A complete remaster of the game has been announced for Xbox One and PS4. And don't worry, existing PC owners of the game will get a free update once it's available. They also announced The Elder Scrolls Legend, or a new trailer for Elder Scrolls Legend actually, a card game which will now be coming out to Mac, Android, and iPad. They also gave out an announcement for Elder Scrolls Online, where they'll be removing restrictions on the things you can do after completing the game's tutorial. So in the future, you'll be able to play with anybody or anywhere regardless of your level. And they predict this to come out sometime in September. They also announced the new Dark Brotherhood DLC coming out on both Xbox One and PS4. id Software also released a new multiplayer game trailer at the press conference, Quake Champions, a fast-paced arena shooter that they hope will be very esports focused. It has 4 champions that we currently know of, dedicated to different styles of play. Next, we have Microsoft. They announced the Xbox One S, which is 40% smaller than the original model, with a new white color scheme, as well as a white controller. They also showed a new trailer for Gears of War 4, which is now coming to Xbox One and Windows 10. As well, General Ram will be coming to Killer Instinct as DLC. They also announced Forza 3, a game that they say is their most social racing game yet. With seamless drop-in, drop-out racing with friends, this game will be releasing on Xbox One and Windows 10 with cross-play. They also announced a new game called ReCore, and it will be coming out again on both Xbox One and Windows 10. There was also another game shown off at the Xbox conference called We Happy Few, which looks to be a very, very surreal game. We don't know that many details about the game, but just from the trailer, it looks quite bizarre. At the conference, CD Projekt Red announced that Gwent will be getting its own game as well. Mojang announced Microsoft Realms, which will allow people on all supported platforms to play with each other. They also added a new city texture pack, and the ability to adjust villagers' AI. Tekken 7 was also shown off, and is going to release on PC, PS4, and Xbox One in 2017. Dead Rising 4 was also announced, and it will be starring the main protagonist of the original game. Scalebound was also shown, and will be coming out for both Xbox One and Windows 10. State of Decay 2 is also announced, and will be coming out sometime in 2017. The Halo Wars 2 release date was also announced, and it will be coming out on February 21st, 2017 on both Xbox One and Windows 10. Lastly, some more Final Fantasy 15 gameplay was shown off, where Noctis is fighting a large boss. Now, Microsoft ended off officially announcing Project Scorpio, their updated console which will be able to push 4K resolution at 60 frames per second with 6 teraflops of power. And they say that this will be launching sometime in 2017. Now, there's a lot more to discuss, and this video only scratches the surface of what's been listed off thus far. So stay tuned for more E3 content. Took what made the first game so great, and I gotta say, they truly improved everything.